But Nachiketas, Maranam Manuprakshi. Don't ask this question on death. That itself shows you how precious the question is. Can you believe this? Completely deals with the end of human dreams. What more can you want? Live as long as you like. Swayamcha jiva sarada yavadichasi. Wealth, bhumer mahad ayatanam nunishwa. Wealth you want, as much you like. The whole kingdom, entire empire, the earth is your empire. Pleasures you want, all the men, all the women are yours. Children you want, hundreds of them, all long life. Wealth you want, name them, elephants, horses, cows, gold, hiranyam, hastim, aswan, pasun, whatever you like. It's all yours. Oh, I love disobedient people. Whatever I say, they will not listen to me. Don't worry about it. They shall do exactly what you want them to do. Now, what more you want in life? But Nachiketas, don't ask the question on death. What a rider, huh? Think. All these things you can have, but don't ask what happens after death. What happens to the I? That means, when you say, what happens to the person, means what happens to the I? That means, who is this I? You understand the simple question? That is the root. Hey Nachiketas, don't ask. You know what is his answer? Read it. We'll see that. This is where comes your viveka, your discrimination. Svabhava martyasya yadantakaitate sarvendriyanam jarayanti tejah api sarvam jivitam alpameva tavaiva vaha tava nritya gite. You mark this particular verse, get it by heart. And especially third line, as I told you, the api sarvam jivita alpama, we shall see that. You just get it by heart. Keep it in your brain for a few days, you know. Write it down on your hair, study table. You know, remember this. Work on that. You know, this is like a fit for the world-class graffiti. Around the world, everywhere it can be written. Read that. You know what he says? Sobhava martyasya yadanta gaitate. He antaka. See that how he reminds Yama. He antaka. Antaka means antam karoti. One who brings everything to an end. You are Lord Death. You shall bring everything to an end. Why? Shobhava. Swa means tomorrow. Bhavishyati bana. Whether something is going to exist tomorrow or not, that is the nature of everything in this universe. There is no guarantee that everything shall exist. Okay, you say all these things will be there with me for some time. But these sense pleasures that I am experiencing, indriyanam jarayanti tejah. With more and more indulgence, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, tejah jarayanti. The body becomes so old. The brightness, the brilliance, the liveliness fade away. You cannot remain young forever. Api sarvam jivitam alpameva. That line you please write it down. As I told you, put it in your head. Api sarvam jivitam alpameva. Api even sarvam jivitam living, sarvam for all times to come, alpameva. You are guaranteeing me that live as long as you like. But that also is not possible. Do you know why? Because in this concept of immortality, we shall see later on when the other things comes, even this creation also is like a cycle. When this Srishti, this particular yuga, or this Srishti comes to an end, before the next one begins, when everything goes into pralaya, dissolution, you will also be dissolved. I will also be dissolved. The pralaya concept is majestic, which we shall see some other time, but right away you can grasp this much. Individual physical body, please think of it. Your body is alive every day, it is awake and asleep. Listen carefully. Your body is every day awake as well as asleep. When you are waking up to the macrocosmic universe, also your micro universe. Your personal life as well as the life of the universe. What life of the universe? We are seeing only one little star, little planet, 1,000 kilometers or million kilometers there, doesn't matter. Little we are seeing. But the moment you go to sleep, what happens to you? Your world completely goes into unmanifest state. Bija avastha, a seed state. If you are an engineer, the engineer stays in a seed state. You are a good man, bad man, rascal, stupid, criminal, wise man, everything goes into a seed state. In the deep sleep state, everything goes into a seed state. And when you wake up, manifestation. When you sleep, unmanifest. It is your individual micro pralaya, dissolution. Like, in your room, there is a control switch. If you switch off, your room goes into darkness. But suppose in ashram there is a control switch. If you switch off the main switch here, the entire ashram plunges into darkness. Now for Tiruvannamalai city, there is a control. If you switch it off, the whole Tiruvannamalai will go into darkness, including our ashram. For the entire Tamil Nadu state, Noiveli has got the control. If the Noiveli switches off, the whole Tamil Nadu plunges into darkness. But when you are switching off, only your house goes into switch off mode, darkness. The rest of the country, rest of the continent remains lit up. Okay. Same thing also, individual mind, total mind. When individual mind goes to sleep, your world, your microcosmic world goes into sleep. When the totality goes to sleep, Ishvara, that is called as the pralaya, Mahapralaya. When you sleep, individual only you sleep. When the total mind goes to sleep, that is your Ishvara, the God concept comes, that goes to sleep, the whole universe goes into the seed state. Again it manifests. So that time, Yamaraj, you yourself will go. What is the question of your protecting me? Api sarvam jivitam. Even thousands of millions of years also will come to an end. At one time it will end, no? I want to know what happens after that. Can you believe? This is one of the discrimination of the highest order. I want to know after that what happens. Very, very clear in his perception.